Guten Morgen. Meine Zähnbecken noch nicht ganz. Kriegen wir hin. Schaffen wir. Das machen wir schon, das machen wir schon. Ich finde das so faszinierend, dass mein Streambüdel, also das, was ihr kriegt auf Twitch, weitaus heller ist, als das, was ich da am Bildschirm habe. Wild. Wild. Egal. So, Kinder. Wir spielen jetzt wieder. Sie sich auf Abwägen. Ah. Ich weiß nicht mehr. Ah, fuck. Das brauche ich noch. Das braucht keine Sau. Weg damit. Oh, wieder. Weg damit. Rein in die Lutz. Rein in die Lutz, haben wir gesagt. Hm. Hm. Hm, hm, hm. Hm, hm, hm. Ah. So. Ich habe jetzt gemerkt, das ist jetzt keiner mehr da. Gut. Dann kann man kein doppelt looten. Passt. Braves Spiel, braves Spiel. Wunderprächtig. Aber ja, nur eine. Ja? Ja. Mhm. Weg damit. So, jetzt ist offen. Bei der Pistole habe ich so viel. Ja, du siehst mir nicht. Oh, oh. Warte. Komm einer, du mit Drecksau. Ich will nicht gesehen werden, okay? Zugriff nicht möglich. Gemäß der Konzern werden alle Sicherheitsprotokolle im Fall einer schweren Notfalls. Achtung. Achtung, ja. Okay. Chessen. Also man sagt irgendwie so ein besseres Schulswache. Das ist eine gute Frage. Du hast da sowieso 8 Mechaniker. Ne? Ich finde das auch wirklich sehr sexy bei dir, aber Rüstungstyp schwer. Nimmst du bitte den Helm noch dazu? Passt. So, warte. You look great. Was ist das X? Okay. Nun ja.
Processing.
Okay. Das ist dann doch schneller gegangen als wie geglaubt. Laborkittel. Ah ja. Meh? Weil ich jetzt gerade so Meh scharf, Meh?
Nice.
Ich weiß, du findest es nice, was ich da mache. Komm. So, die Tür ist offen. Alle Türen sind offen.
Nice one.
Ich glaube, da ist jetzt keiner mehr in der freien Wildbahn, oder? Ah, Verkaufsautomat, okay. Kommst du noch mal rein, okay? Okay. Okay. Ich kann nicht einmal mehr essen, ohne dass ich mich abputze. Da drin geht sicher gleich voll rund.
Sit. Investigating.
Warte, was ist jetzt los? Okay, man kauft 2 Adressen eine. Ist okay. Dann schauen wir mal.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Irgendwas machen wir schon. Keine Sorge. So, der Schrott ist mal weg. 53, 53, 66, 66. Ach komm, das ist doch alles Bullshit. Nein, Munition verkaufen nicht. Der kommt weg, der kommt weg. Der kommt weg. Ist nur eine Reservekont. So. Fertig. It's not the best choice. It's Pissa's choice. Gut. Ja nun. Wie viele Kronkorken heute noch stehen das? Ist da? Wahrscheinlich 6000 oder so. Oh je. Oh je. Hallo? So, die Überbrückungsteile sollte ich eigentlich auch nicht verkaufen, gell? Hm. It's not the best choice, it's the best choice. Ja, Alter. Das ist jetzt so übersetzt, das ergibt doch ganz... Geh weg! Gelöscht, 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 gelöscht. Löschvorgang unvollständig, 2 Dateien verfügbar. Aha. Totales Chaos, Robotereinheiten außer Kontrolle, Schüsse, höhere Schreie, Verfluchklang wie ein Bein. Was? Die Strafzahlung direkt vom Lohn abziehen. Danke, stolzes Mitglied. Ja, okay.
Great work.
Was? Great work. Ich kann das. Das Badezimmer. Okay. Nächste.
Easy.
Eine S ist für eine Stufe, oder? Das Quartalsbüro des Managers. Hohn reißt sich zusammen. 5 Untergebene zur sofortigen Entlassung. Ui. Nicht weniger als 5. Oh. Okay. Okay. Nicht weiter zu deuten oder sonstiges. Okay. So, da ist jetzt eh keine Tür nicht. Nee. Da ist eine Tür. Also, da komme ich aus. Nee. Ich will ja nicht raus hier. Ich will...
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Der hat nichts drin. Werbung beginnt in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ja, bitte mal zurückgehen, aber mehr nicht. Okay. Hallo? Weiter. Ding dong, wer steht denn vor der Tür? Wow, mit 22% effizient. Bitte aktiviere die 3 Stromkreisschalter. Also doch nicht ganz so einfach, ha?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough. Nicely done.
Immer Nestle dann, echt jetzt. Tür aufschließen. Aha. Ah, okay. Okay. Ach, da guck her. Oh. Ja nun. Da unten wird gestapft. So geht's nicht weiter. Da schreckst du mich jetzt mal wieder, Barate. Ja, es geht mir gut. Mir geht's gut. Wie geht's dir?
Linux searching for unauthorized.
Was zur Hölle? Oh,
Investigating.
wie viel Munition? Ja. Ist mir schon klar. Ich hab klar nix Besseres noch.
Got it. Heads down.
Ah ja. War da nichts für mich dabei. Ach Gottchen. So ein Schmarrn. Dann nur ein Bitmodul. Ich brauche mehr Munition, mehr nicht. Jawohl. Ja, toll. So, ist alles eine leichte Munition, das geht mir jetzt am Sack. Dum 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 lalibop lalibop lalibop.
Go away, Phantom!
Dicker Phantom. Da ist jetzt irgendwas, okay. Jetzt wissen wir, was passiert, wenn wir reingehen.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist. Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Okay. Ah, scheiße, da ist ja wieder so ein Buchs. Das habe ich schon. Die da drüben habe ich noch nicht. Hm. Ich habe eine Schlüsselkarte. Stellt sich nur noch die Frage, wo war der nochmal? Okay. Optional Chesters Code, okay. Okay. So, irgendwo dieser Tour da, genau. Der da. Nice. Ich sage ein Logikmodul. Okay, passt. Dann haben wir das jetzt auch. Ludwig, ja. Bring ich da. Okay. Das war gar nicht einmal so schwach. Au. Ich weiß nicht, wann ich jetzt da gehe.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom.
So, warum hat denn seine Probleme möchte ich haben? Gar nicht.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
Jeremy. Jeremy ist mein Freund. Ich kann da auf Stufe 3 klettern.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
I don't know.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
Warte. Guten Morgen, Bulli.
System performing.
Jeremy wird das schon machen. Oder nicht?
Patrol. Unexpected security processing.
Mind the theme, you're liable to get scalded.
Sanitation and cleanup required.
Jeremy. Okay.
Oh, unexpected
Thank you,
warning.
Doc. If we send the power to lift this level, there we go! Wow! Great work!
Threat level.
Jeremy ist super. Verwandelt alle einfach in Staub.
Process sweep.
Genau, da kannst du nicht einfach durchgehen, weil sonst ist da Verbrennungen.
Zero. Security.
Ja, jetzt passt's. Ah ja.
Unexpected investigate.
Ah,
Eliminated.
dass ich irgendwie erklären kann. Ja. Ha! Was auf so Staubdinger. Oh, ja, okay. Ja, Jeremy, voll super. Man wandelt es einfach alle in Staub, ne? Also. Was hat denn ein Keller auch jetzt zum.
Security, but
Oh! Jeremy, warum hast du denn das hingemacht? Jeremy. Hm. Jeremy, du kommst zu spät. Jetzt haben wir den da oben ja schon. Ah. Das ist ein komischer Roboter. Ich will noch gar nicht hoch. Weh. 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 Genau, weh. Alter, 43 Kleidungsspritzen. Ja. Mein Glück brauche ich das. Ja.
last.
Von mir aus.
I'm not sure what the right
Oh
is.
Gott.
All I know is the decision's final.
Kann er das auch nicht sagen, was richtig und was falsch ist bei Watte? Also. Ich würde jetzt einfach behaupten, das ist ja Chesters Code. Mir fällt Chesters Code noch, sag mal. So viel Leichen und keiner hat einen Code. Da lang? Some Hicks.
Get away!
Schreiben wir das so? Get away. Wie war's mit Gatorade?
Go away, Phantom!
Ah, mich juckt. An einer dummen Stelle. Get away! Get away! Ja, Alter. Gatorade. Get away.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Na.
No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot,
Whoosh.
scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
After
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Uh-huh.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Was für Glück.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Ach, der heilige Scheiße.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
What you?
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay, so. Nein, es ist noch immer nicht okay, es juckt noch immer. Was ist? So leid, Alter. Mal da Dinge nehmen, die was vielleicht dir kehren oder so. Ja. Aber da ist lang genug überlebt. Das ist nicht einmal so schlecht. So, jetzt habe ich jetzt das Code. Das heißt, ich kann da auf in das Ding. Wo ist denn die Leiter? Kann das Ding, einmal. Just das Code haben wir ja jetzt. War das da? Na, glaube ich jetzt nicht, dass das da war. Jeremy, bist du das? Ja. Das ist aber verkehrt, da wollte ich nicht hin. Ich wollte da daher, daher. Da brauche ich jetzt Jeremys Code. Genau. So. Wachmodus. Eindringlinge. Fehler. Es ist eigentlich nur noch Chester übrig. Chester. Jeremy. Jeremy wird das schon machen. Also, na, ich will gar nicht raus. Zuerst aber, da gehen wir jetzt um.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Er kann nicht anders den Strom umleiten.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Oh, ist so schwierig.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Gut, darf ich jetzt? Ich weiß nicht, was ich tue, aber... So, die Frage ist jetzt die Frage der Fragen, ne? Weil... Jetzt haben wir jetzt eine Logik aus. Also die Frage ist erstens einmal, in was für ein Team wollen wir eigentlich spielen? Wollen wir das Spacer's Choice Team spielen oder gegen Spacer's Choice? Somit stellt sich die Frage, wenn ich Team Spacer's Choice bin, dann muss ich im Botaniklabor den Strom wegnehmen. Bin ich aber gegen Team Spacer's Choice, dann muss ich eigentlich im Botaniklabor den Strom hinleiten. Jetzt hat man mal VOD aussuchen, damit ich weiß, was ich das letzte Mal genommen habe. Schwierig. Dunkle Schokolade, dunkle Johannisbeertafel, gefüllt mit Rotwein. Uah. Was hat er für einen Scheiß gekauft? Okay. Was ist denn ein Proteinriegel? Das war 26 haltbar. Was ist da gemacht? Chocolate Waffel. Warum? Kohlenhydrate 40 und 20. Wie geht denn das? Ja. Schauen wir mal. Ich weiß nicht, wo leitet man Strom? Oh, Strom hin. Fuck, das ist mit Nüssen. Da. Da. Das ist scheiße. Das ist richtig scheiße. Das Mittag ist. Bleib liegen, oder? Alles gut. Alles gut, Herr Kater. Okay, wir entscheiden uns für Spacer's Choice. Mama mia. Was soll er verkaufen mit E? Moin Keks! Ach, ein herzerfrischendes Moin Moin! Er braucht keine Energiezelle, braucht, oder? Alle! Okay. Ja. Manchmal kühn. Okay, geht nicht. Schade. Okay. Da hinten war doch der Fluss, oder? Mit der geheimen Bibliothek. Bingo.
Here we go!
Oh ja. Doch. Er muss die anderen noch irgendwie überzeugen. Wo ist der Hund abgeblieben? Warte, wo liegt der Hund? Wo ist El Gogo? Da. Geht's nirgends rein? Okay. Schade. Two beavers are better than one. Hä? Hä?
You're fast.
I know. Ich weiß, dass ich schnell bin. Es ist oben. Kann jederzeit einer kommen. Oh Gott. Two beavers are better than one. I'm sorry. Ich habe jetzt das Buch, ne? Hat das in die Karte zurückgehen mit. Okay, das haben wir da jetzt, ne? Passt, passt, passt. Okay. Jetzt ist man in die Richtung laufen. Ja. Ich muss überzeugen. Aufbringen, damit ich die Puppen von drüben umkriege. So. Nahkampfwaffen ist mir wurscht. Schleichen, Medizintechnik, da. Wir sind eine bessere Entschlossenheit. Ja, passt, danke. Kampfdialogfähigkeiten. Was? Das zur Hölle. Schaltet die Fähigkeit Schnellreise trotz Überladung frei. Ja, passt. Klingt gut. Danke. So, dann holen wir uns das Ding noch. So, warte mal. Der ist nämlich Nicht da drinnen. Die ist nämlich da hinten irgendwo gewesen. Verlassenen Industriegebiet. Hm. Ja, genau. Ja. Ja, fast. Jetzt reden wir da hinten so mal. Schon passen. Jetzt kann ich es überzeugen. Kann aber da passt. Irgendwo noch gekauft nochmal dumm. Ach, scheiß drauf. Ich hab Strom. Also, Entschuldigung. Das ist mir jetzt ausgekommen. Das war jetzt nicht geplant. Andere hätte es auch gespielt.
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
So, jetzt sagen wir mal.
And
So.
no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back.
Danke.
I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Scheiße, ich hab da einen Stromdraht. Ich hab da einen Stromdraht, du kannst gar nicht fernsehen. Das tut mir leid. Es tut mir vielleicht leid. Weiß es nicht. So. Das tut mir jetzt echt leid. Ihr werdet mich hassen, ihr werdet mich töten. Ja. Sascha, darum soll ich noch einen Notstrom. Da, du hast eh noch Strom, das funktioniert sogar noch. Ich weiß nicht, was ihr Problem ist. Nein, ich pack da nichts ein. Ja, okay, die Tür geht nicht auf. Ja. Schicke.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Ist die Grace? Aber, was mit dir jetzt?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Nicht so zwingend. Nicht so zwingend. So. Stefan Garcia. Ja, die Puppen ist aber nicht da. Wo ist denn der? Ah, mein Thomas. Die redet jetzt noch.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh
Oh.
gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Tror jeg nicht. Huh.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set
Oh,
my
yeah.
mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your
Oh,
payment.
verdammt. Hätte das nicht der Ludwig gebracht?
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Das ist ein V-Card. Warte mal, da ist der Roboter. Kehre. Achso, der kriegt nur das Logikmodul. Okay. Okay. Kann ich dann einfach mal reparieren alles? Okay. Oh yeah.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Okay. Aber ich möchte jetzt... Nice. Ich möchte jetzt einen scheiß Cocktail haben. Darf ich den jetzt haben? Was ist da ums Gebäude? Also was wäre ums Gebäude hier? Okay. It's okay, it's alright. Ich weiß, du wirst mich hassen.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
So, dann was mit der Grace nochmal?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with this colony. A big, heartless machine of metal and gears grinding workers down to dust. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. We go back to Edgewater, she's gonna feel betrayed. Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay. So, jetzt wieder mit der Dudelrin.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Das muss ich leicht jetzt noch, dass das nicht mehr leicht. Aha. Mit wem muss ich noch reden? Immer. Ich hab mit einer geredet.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Soll ich jetzt einfach zurückschicken oder soll ich den Ding noch umbringen? Das ist optional am Umbringen. Ah. Aber. Kill, 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 kill.
Had your rations yet?
Yep, 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 yep.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Schuss. Gibt das ausreicht?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Kan schon sein, dass das dein Zuhause ist, Alter.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's, come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom. No, I don't expect you to do any such thing. Edgewater is my own responsibility, and you have done quite enough for me already. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Das heißt, ich kann jetzt Adelaide? Mein Männlein ist Auto reparieren. Der Werkstatt drin. Ich habe ihn diesmal nicht umgebracht. Boop. So. Ich muss mal zum Vikar noch eine. Ich hab sein Buch. Ich hab dein Buch.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
And
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's gotta sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable. I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good. Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess the matter rationally. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
von mir aus, oder?
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Jawohl! We did it! Überzeugen ist ja super. Ich hätte gerne ein bisschen mehr da. Ein bisschen mehr Kapuff. Passt. Oh. Nice. Da wird jetzt kein Punkt. Schade. Stirbrobot. Okay, wir müssen jetzt noch zum Ludwig. Dann nehmen wir auch die Tier. Oh, ich habe einen richtigen Loch ausgesehen. Ludwig? Dreh um. Danke.
Never seen the veil lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Ich will ihm nicht stören. Verkaufsautomat. Exotische Güter. Okay. Okay. So Kugeln und mehr. It's not the best choice. Oh, oh, oh. So, Herr VK, was haben wir da? 117. Das ist schon. Abgesegnet mit 319. Ich würde da aber. Es ist 200 Nahkampf, 82. 100. Scheiße. 110 haben wir da, 110 haben wir da. Kann man das irgendwie. Das wurscht. Also eine Pistole. 24 mit 3 Magazin, 18. Probieren wir es mal aus, oder? Se, oder der war bei Vikar. Jeder. Komm, zieh ich das an. Gib ihm Frieden. It's Besser's choice. Nice. So, auf zur Adelante. Wo sind die da hinten?
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Ja. Putz, ich würd's im Keller ausrahmen. Bist du jetzt weg? Na, jetzt steht sie nicht mehr da.
Nicely done.
Für was? Jetzt ist schon wurscht, dann ist mal ruhig. Ahaha. Jetzt alles meins. War jetzt alles meins. Ist jetzt alles meins. Seid ihr noch immer da? Geht's ja bitte jetzt?
I know, I'm trying to think. What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Na, aber das jetzt...
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater.
No, da ist er
long
nicht
as
mehr
Reed
dort.
ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we. What's on your mind?
Schon gut.
Never liked Reed much. Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
Okay. Also... Habt ihr eure Sachen jetzt schon bockt, oder?
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Okay. Kommt du nirgends mehr rein, weil ich bin so ein Trottel, oder? Ah, doch, da ist ein Stromrad, komme ich da nirgends rein. Ja nun. Kehre zu Unreliable zurück. Der ängstliche Ingenieur findet die... Ah. Eins ist nur in etwa oder was? Die Grube. Okay. Das ist der Landeplatz, also. Wo könnte die Grube sein? Hm. Okay, weißt du was? Können wir uns jetzt lang herumsuchen. Die Grube. Die Grube. Outer World. Auf dem Planeten Tartarus. Das heißt, ich kann da gar nicht finden. Ja, nun. Das würde jetzt heißen, ich komme an das Buch gar nicht. Okay. Und dann? Gut. Da ist ein Mistquip.
Nice.
Psst. Gesehen. Der hat Wegknopf gepasst. Gut. Ist die Uhr jetzt schon da oder ist er noch immer da? Jetzt muss ich erst wieder raus in die Region. Da muss ich den Deppen das bringen. So. Da, der letztes.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set! All 3 parts! I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay. Modifizieren, warte mal, die habe ich angeklickt, gell? Das ist 16, 17. Ah ja. Warte mal, da haben wir Panzerung. Und der Gerät. Ah. Hey, kann man den... Oh. Das Panzerung einfach. Gerät. Ja? Das muss jetzt Fertigung sein, ne? Ha! Cool. Ist das die, was ich hab? Toll. Nein. Passt. I don't know. I wanna dance with somebody. Oh, cool. Ja. Sicher. Sie war ein bisschen aufgeschmissen, glaube ich. Ui, 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 ui. Naja. So, ich hab kein Gerät dafür. Ja, komm. Gut, sollst du auch was kriegen? Ja. Kriegst du auch noch. Ja. Dann nehmen wir jetzt das Dinner. Das kriegst. So. Aber. Vielleicht tut's mir leid. Das sind meine Herzen, gell? So. Flüsterrohr. Brrr. Geil. Schock. Plasma. Sicher nicht blöd. Was für ein Schanstyp habe ich da eigentlich noch gar keinen, gell? Okay. Plasma. Okay. Der hat schon was drin, der fehlt noch. Was haben wir da? Flixgriff. Ja. Gesundheit, der Karte. Leichte Pistole, was haben wir da? Ja, passt ja. So. Passt. Dann. Verbucht haben wir noch nichts. Auf zur Reliable. Wo ist denn die? Schwierig. 1, 2, 3 passt. Wunderbar.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Aber warte, ist so geil. favorites are better than one. So, rein damit. Sprich mit Ada. Jawohl. Oh. Ada.
Captain, what can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yeah.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Aha. So, sprich mit Ada. Okay. Ich möchte jetzt noch schauen. Ich muss Zimmer einrichten gehen. Über seine. Oh, ist das nicht mehr versiegelt? Ada!
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that. That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. You mean about the mission being too clean? Sorry. I know it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Maybe so. But we don't think on it that way.
Okay.
Keep him quiet, Captain.
Ja, ja, steht's auf! War keine Absicht. So, Ada, fahr mal.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Up and away!
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Hoffentlich dauert das nicht lang. Okay.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Wow.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Ja, ich weiß noch nicht.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Ah.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. Weiter?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Okay. Das hilft ja
Excellent.
nicht.
I'll send her a wireless.
Komm
Let
mir
her
nicht
know you're
aus.
coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Ja, okay.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Wow, sweetens your breath. Ja, für frischen Atem. Ja, nee, Udol hätte das auch geschafft, ne? Ja, gute Frage.
Science, that's how.
Ja, von mir aus
Excellent.
ist...
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Da ist Tartarus. Hui.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Bist du schon wieder?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nein, ich möchte über nichts mehr reden. Jetzt. Oh, jetzt geht's. Jetzt geht's. Hallo. Den Mülleimer kann ich jetzt auch gar nicht da. Ha. Tja. No? Ist voll okay. Warte mal. Deshalb habe ich das gekriegt. Okay. How?
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Ich hätte es gerade vor. Ja, Fertigkeitspunkte auch noch. Warum bin ich in der Tarnung beim Schleichen so schlecht? XP. Händlerpreise. Händlerpreise sind schon cool. Haltbarkeitsverlust verraten. Wir nehmen die setzen. Passt. Mein Ruf. Da bin ich angesehen. Aber bei den Deserteure. Ich würde gern wissen. Okay, was ist noch? Noch was? Alter. Ich will jetzt wissen. Tarnung. Toll. Nicht fertig, danke. Ah, mein Pupsch. Nee. Ich möchte. Ich würde gern. Bist du deppert, der ist groß. Scheiß drauf. Da ist einer. Frage eh danach sehen. Ist okay. Ah, privates Zimmer ist das. Okay. Na, das zeigt, hast du alles gehalten. Alles eins. Ist mir wurscht. Da wohnt noch keiner. Da kommt ein Säbel einer da, gell? Okay. Doktrinstudien war. Entschuldigung. Kann man nicht aus der Hand legen. Orden des wissenschaftlichen Diskurses, literarische Abteilung. Diese Empfehlung wurde akzeptiert. Ante Cleo Starlings. Signiert durch Simon Whitlock, der den Rekord für die meisten Todesfälle auf dem Spielfeld für 3 Seasons in Folge hielt. Wow. Was ist das da? Nur Werkzeug. Munition. Den nehme ich da an. Den nehme ich da an. Die. Alter Schwede, du hast das sogar nicht. Ja. Da ist noch ein Buch. Ich will mit dir jetzt nicht reden. Da wohnt noch keiner. Oh, da ist ein Säbel. Okay. Das rüstet sich von alleine aus. Well done. Well done. Alter, los euch den Wodka und so. Das ist jetzt. Ich gehe jetzt mit der Parvati mal spazieren. Parvati. Oh. Wie Karl lassen wir jetzt da? Nehmen wir nicht, lassen wir da. Ist doch egal. Kann den Burschen aufs Schiff schicken, ne?
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't.
Sind Sie dafür?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okay.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed. Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face eaten off.
Warum nicht? Gut schon da.
I hear scary things about Monarch. You'll learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants moving close at their cargo.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Was? Was den har jetzt schon aufgestellt?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Oh mein Gott. Ja, Phineas wissen wir eh.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Warum ist der Phineas da schon wieder? Können die so viel von Phineas, ha? So, Konzerndienstauszeichnung.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please.
Oh, fuck.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Well, let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Nah.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
Ah, ist mir wurscht. Los, Manny.
Carry on. Move along. Huh?
Kann der dir Loch in den Schädel schießen? Purple, beschlagnahmen. Toll, es wird mir nicht geglaubt, dass ich kein Hawthorne bin. Okay, passt. Okay.
Can we talk?
Du bist mit mir reden?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question.
Ja.
Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Ach Gott.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Okay.
I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Mhm.
Thank you, Captain.
Schön Wanderdisk gefällt. Wie viel haben wir jetzt schon drauf? 7 Stunden. Hi! Warte mal kurz. Ich hab doch irgendwo so ein Zoll gehabt, oder? Ich weiß es nicht. Ist jetzt ja noch eine, was wird. Wo sind das Ding? Was ist das?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Okay. Jetzt hat jetzt keiner geschnurrt. Was geschieht? Aha. Aha. Oh. Der Rest ist mit sowas vor. War das lesen? Okay. Das war zum Lesen gewesen. Danke. Kann man das auch lesen? Erdminister, hallo Weso. Eieiei.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Ach, come on. Wo da hinten hier? Ach Gott. Okay.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar, shipped in and out with.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Geht der automatischer?
They come.
Take him down.
Mardets!
Ui.
Open fire!
Oh je. Ah, scheiß die Wand an.
I'd better take a look.
Ups. Ich glaube nicht. Das ist wirklich ein Ding, ne? Aber das war beim Dingerblitzen, da ist es noch. Also müssen da.
Moving.
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Oh, na. Warte. No.
I'm going. I am en route, Captain.
Okay. Aber wie? Tarnung. Holomantel. Sofern du über ein passendes Ausweismodul verfügst. Okay, passt. Habe ich noch nicht. Okay.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Eat purple-berry flavored center. Suck it. Chew it. You can do it.
Okay. Udom. Lady.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Es ist hier nirgends unterwegs. Sorry. Such mir was. Ich will nur wissen, ob es was zum Lesen gibt, aber nicht, ob es was zum Stück. Ach, witzig. Der ist nicht grün. Hola, hola. Ohne Bett und ohne Bett. Ich habe keinen Verwandten. Immerhin irgendwas Praktisches. Naja. Ist okay.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ja.
You have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Okay. Du bist Gladys. Mhm.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Warum kann ich nicht? Ja.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
It's your glands.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Ja.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear.
Ihr habt die Kohle
as
gehabt,
these
okay?
keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And
Oh.
Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Whoa!
The more
True.
we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Okay.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Ja, wurscht. Okay. Scheiß Kodex da. Tja, Aufträge. Na, kritische. Wo ist er? Dann holen wir uns mal den Plan.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. Well, I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Hier geht's mal wurscht. Ah, okay. Da schauen wir jetzt ja nicht zu, oder? Jetzt mal wieder Schlüsselkarten mitnehmen.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement regarding rumors of food shortages. Rest assured, the far-sighted companies at Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer. Scheduled scarcity is a premium...
Aha. Gemein, oder? Da kann ich jetzt rausrammen. Super. Echt super. Die komischen Karten da. Toll, und für was bin jetzt deiner? Da ist er. Oh. Ah, es ist aber. Nothing special inside. Ah, ich habe fast keine Kohle mehr, oder was? 14,2. Ja. Weg damit. Weg, 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 weg. Okay.
We urge all of our listeners to remember.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Okay.
You say that like it's weird. Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Ja. Vielleicht. Vielleicht noch nicht. So, lass mich durch.
Something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Tenable, okay. Ja,
Take
gut.
care.
Vierte.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Das war sie schon.
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Where the law is Irian anyway? Sure. How do you think we keep this pile of junk in the sky? It costs bits, and a little prettying up brings in a fair few of them. Or it would, if I had my dang mechanicals. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, darf jetzt darin weiter herumschnüffeln? Also, umschnüffeln.
Mind your steps. There's puddles.
Ach, halt die Klappe da hinten.
We got any more of that coagulating spray left?
Schaut nicht so aus. Oh.
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Keep up the good work.
Da kann er herin. Healing wird man nicht bringen.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Ich konnte das nicht stören. Well. Kann man das nochmal aufladen, ne? Und den?
Okay, keep him quiet.
Ich glaube, wir haben ein Problem.
What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Danke. die Nummerin.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Es ist 1:45. Was mache ich jetzt eigentlich? Was? Okay.
Go back to Byzantium, you
Have you
gold-plated
seen this
bastard.
man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Okay.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter? My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Echt jetzt?
Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by. The second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever business brings you down to my domain, keep it local.
Wie einfach. Okay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local foreign embassy. Rizzo's special vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Hast du sie gerade jetzt ein, ja? Geil. Geschafft.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Wenn du wüsstest.
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Ah ja, dann. Okay. So, ich brauche... warte, ich brauch das Tagebuch, damit ich den... Na, der schlechteste Elektrizitätsnah, der Lärm. Siehst du, bin ich da jetzt im richtigen...
Keep your sights up, friend.
Nicely done. There it is.
Warte mal. Achso, das war jetzt schon. Okay. Tschüss. Jetzt? Was ist da? Mit mir reden willst, so.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Uah. Okay. Okay. Da. Ja. Gibt's mal ganz kurz.
So what's the plan?
So.
Wish I could do that.
Gehst du wieder raus, bitte?
You're the new hire. Nice to meet you.
You're an artist, Captain.
Und ist wieder aufgemacht. Tschüss, bin weg. So, ich habe keinen Schrott zum Verkaufen, gell? 37, ja, das ist jetzt. Ach. So, ich muss jetzt zu dem Hack. Das ist eh da. Schmutzungen im All. Ja, ich muss wahrscheinlich zu dem Udom auch noch hin.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Bunch of them.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. I see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
That's all.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Ui, så gut. Gut, danke. Gracias, gracias. Ja. Brauchen wir dann... Så må der zum Raiden, oder? Brauchen wir zum Raiden? Soll ich raiden? Oder ich bitte jetzt auch, okay.